Okay, we are live now.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the Artist Today virtual craft fair with the Sedona Heritage Museum. My name is Andrea. I will be the moderator for tonight. And because my mom, Kathie, is the one actually doing the art. Sorry, I have an echo in the background. I'm going to fix really quick. Okay,
If you know how to do that.
I did that. Yeah, Facebook was coming in at a delayed echo, so I suddenly heard my voice talking. Anyway, my name is Andrea. I've been with the museum for many years since I was a kid, doing lots of different things. And tonight we're featuring my mom as our artist. And I will let Karen, our MC, take over. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them in chat or on Zoom. If you're watching on Zoom, I'll try and get them to Karen and Kathie.
All right. So my name's Karen, and I'm Andrea's aunt and Kathie's sister. So it's all in the family here at the museum, but it has a lot to do with our family since we're from a pioneer family. So that's why the museum means so much to me. Anyway, I just a little bit about myself. I live in Peoria, actually, so I get up there as often as I can, but during COVID, I haven't been able to much. So I'm really happy that we're able to do this virtually this year so that we can still get the artists out there from the community and get a lot of the Sedona culture up online here so that people can start buying Christmas gifts for people. Sedona is a wonderful place to find great artists and paintings and all kinds of crafts and things like that. Very unique items come out of Sedona. The people there are amazing. So with that, I would like to introduce you to Kathie, my sister, who is the vendor, our artist for tonight. She's got some really, really cool Christmas things that she's going to show you that she's been working on very diligently. And so with that, I'm going to let you take over, Kath.
All right. Hello, everyone. And I'm in a different role here today. So actually, I'm kind of a little bit nervous. I've been trying to work on lighting, and this is kind of funny. I know you can't see me, but I am really here. These two ornaments, though, I wanted to show you while they were still, because if I try holding them, you will see they move. And they take a while to stop moving. So I wanted you to be able to see them, but they are kind of neat. They are globes, as you can see. This one is a green light bulb, if it ever stops moving. The other one is a little Christmas tree, has some sparkle on it. And the neat thing about it, it's kind of like a snow globe, except you don't really want to shake it. But you can move the glitter around and get a little bit of glitter on the outside of the ball.
It layers like freshly fallen snow.
Yeah. So I wanted to start out showing you those two. And I call these my glimmer ornaments. And these are $5 each.
Okay, now the other one's a Christmas tree, right?
Yes, this is a little Christmas tree. Actually has a little star on the top. Which you probably are not going to be able to see because it's not going to stop moving.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
I'm trying to make it stop moving, even if I hold it still. Anyhow, that's why I had them in to start with like that.
Yeah, for a flash second there, I was able to see that flash of red, so I was able to see it.
Yeah, so now I'm going to move over to my tree, which has no ornaments on it yet. And yeah, I've been trying to work on the lighting here, so bear with me because these things, and yeah, here I am.
Hi, Kath.
Hi. So let me get started with some of the fun ornaments that I have. This one, we're going to start with glitter, of course, okay? And this one is a beautiful red glitter ornament. And I know you get all kinds of reflections there. I hope you can see that pretty red color
This,
in there.
oh, the burst on the side of the tangent of the ornament, the front tangent, like there, right there is so beautiful where the light's shining.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a circle of like glitter burst. It's so pretty.
Yeah. And this I call red sparkler.
I call it Ruby's red slippers, or
Oh, there
no,
you go. Yeah, we can do
Dorothy's red slippers.
that. Oh, you can see the reflection of the tree lights there. That's cool.
Yeah,
And then along the same lines, but a little bit different kind of glitter. And I hope you can see this.
that's the starburst.
This
That's
is,
cool.
well, it's called firecracker.
That's
But
right.
you can see as I move it that that circle where the light reflects moves, and it's a really cool effect. And this is actually a really pretty blue color. And I'm getting a second reflection on this side, which I wish wasn't there, but let me try moving my light up for a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
there we go.
That looks really cool. You
Yeah,
can see blues and greens and everything in that circle. It's really neat. So it's an artifact. It's not really there. It's only from the reflections
right.
of the lights on the tree or
Yeah,
whatever lights.
yes, it will reflect a lot. um, this is a fun one. Um, these are actually metallic threads. There are red and green metallic threads and just a hint of silver in there in this ball. This is a little bit bigger ball. This is like a 3-inch. The others are 2.6 inch. But this one I call Christmas threads.
It almost looks like it's curling ribbon because it doesn't look as tiny as thread does, but it is. It's just funny because it looks kind of like curling ribbon.
It is. It's just gobs and gobs of thread in this ball.
That's really cool.
And that's called Christmas threads. But then we have Merry threads.
Oh, is that named after our sister?
It is named after our sister. Our sister's name is Mary Carroll, and it's spelled Merry because she was born on Christmas Day. And she's a really cool sister. But she does a lot of sewing and quilting. As a matter of fact, she's going to be on here one of these days with her quilts. I don't know the exact date.
It's like November something.
But she has a jar sitting in her sewing room. And when she snips her threads, she throws all her threads in the jar. And so I took one of her jars of threads and put them in this. So this one we're calling Merry threads, Merry threads, in
That's
honor of
very
my
creative.
sister.
Yeah, that's creative, and it's repurposing.
Exactly. So if you
And
have a sewer in your life, you know, they may appreciate this one. And it's kind of a fun thing. And I think you can see just a hint of glitter in there. I put a tiny bit of glitter just to give it a little sparkle.
It has so many different colors from all the different quilts that it reminds me of the hippie days of the 60s and the 70s of all the, the bright greens and yellows and everything. It just looks psychedelic to me. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's funny. It does actually.
Yeah, it does.
So the 2 thread ornaments are $5 each. Okay. Now we're going to move on to my Galaxy series. And this one, Karen helped me name this. She has a different name for it, but I'm calling it Galaxy Smoke.
I forgot what I called it. What did I say? It was like
Smoky Mountain Rain. Okay,
Smoky
that looks
Mountain Rain. That's right. Ronnie Millsap song.
okay. That looks totally black, but it's not black. There's purple
Yeah.
in there, a little bit of green. There you can see the green.
Yeah, the more you turn it, you can get like little hints of the other colors, but it still looks pretty black. And I like the Smoky Mountain Rain thing too.
Let me see if I can move a different angle maybe.
It's reflecting a lot of those colors, but I'm not seeing actual like parts of those colors.
Yeah, it's, that's unfortunate because it is a really pretty, let me see if I can change this light a little bit. Did that help?
Yeah, you can see it a little bit better now. It's almost like you can see a snow scene in there, but I think that's just the monitor reflection.
That's actually a reflection off of, you can see my camera too. There's my
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's the white paper that my camera is sitting on.
Oh, okay.
You know, actually, let me take that away and maybe.
Oh my gosh, is that ever pretty? It's just the sparkles in there. I'm still not seeing. Now I'm starting to see a little bit of coppery color. Like, yeah, around the edges there. Yeah. With that different lighting, yeah. It's so great how all the different lighting does so many things to these ornaments. That's the cool thing about them.
It is. It is a dark ornament, but it does have some green and purple and teal in it. So you actually see the colors.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one is called Galaxy Fire. And I hope this one shows up because then you'll see why it's called fire.
Oh, yes, it does. Right away. Oh my gosh. I can see that bright orange fire looking glow to it on the edge. Yes.
And there's some red.
That is so cool.
There's a little bit of green and teal over on this side.
Yeah. So some of that red glow is real then, right?
Yes, that is red.
It's not just an artifact. I thought it was an artifact.
No, it's actually not quite that orange. It has a little bit more pink to it color.
But it really glowed like.
It does really glow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There, maybe now you can see the colors a little more.
You can see the purple, yeah, and the greens and a little bit of like coppery color.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So that one is called Fire. The other one was Smoke. And then continuing with the kind of galaxy thing, this one I'm calling Milky Way. And there's a reason, because it's got a little bit of pearl in it.
Yep.
Instead of just all bright colors. But on the other side, it does have the colors and the silver glitter to give you the stars.
It's almost like a starry sky with a few clouds here and there. It's really pretty. Yeah. It's just, you know, the imagination does so many things to you when you look at these. These would be great for people who love snow globes because, you know, it's just relaxing to look at these things and see all these beautiful images that you're seeing of the colors.
They are neat, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I remember when we used to have those keychains or the kaleidoscope things with the glitter inside the liquid that you'd turn upside down and right side up and watch the glitter go through it.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, it's just a stress release thing. So if you're having a stressful year this year, like it is 2020, you know, your Christmas ornaments should reflect the stress release ornaments.
There we go. That's a good idea. I could do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next we're coming into my desert series, and I do plan on having a third one here, but this one I'm calling Desert Sky.
That's a pretty southwestern sky look. That's really pretty. And that just like your other one has a few clouds, just like the tourist clouds that Sedona gets.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, so it's a marbleized, and it does have a little bit of shimmer. This is not a glitter ornament, but it is a pearl. So it's got, you know, just a little bit of that shimmer.
And I wanted to mention too, one thing about these ornaments is all of the stuff is on the inside of the ornament. So you don't have to worry about brushing them off or, you know, having stuff wipe off of them. You can clean them, you can dust them off, whatever. All the painting is inside. Kathie gets inside there herself. She just gets really tiny, you know, she turns into a little tiny person and she goes in there and paints the inside and then she comes back out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's Sedona, right? I can do that.
Yeah, it's like magic, you know?
But Karen is right. All the glitter is on the inside of the ornaments and all the paint is on the inside of the ornaments. So you don't have to worry about it, you know, coming off, you know, you pick it up next year and it's all over the box instead of, you know, the ornament.
Yep.
But anyhow, and then I have, I'm calling this desert sand, and it's not quite done yet, but it's got, yeah, you can see I've got a few bare spots I need to finish off there. But
It's really
this,
pretty gold.
yeah, this is a gold and kind of a darker goldish brown, coppery kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see different hints, different zones of darker gold and lighter gold, and
Right.
it's really pretty.
I'm trying to change the reflections so you can, you know.
I can see the tree lights off the bottom of it's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that one's painted as well, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
it's, again, it's shimmery. It's a pearl inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all of those, the Galaxy series and the Desert series, those are all $4.
Nice, good prices.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Actually had a lot of fun making them. And this one, I just love this one. It's super fun, and it's called Funfetti.
Yes, glitter. Oh, I love that. Look at
And
those sparkle.
you can see it, you know, my hand through there. It doesn't go, you know, it's not totally coated with glitter. And I kind of wish the camera would focus, but it's not. So you could see it's got all kinds of different colors glitter, different size glitter. There are a few stars in there, but you know, it's just it's like confetti.
Yeah, and different colors, all different colors too. I like that burst of sparkle because, you know, just like in life, you should always leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So
Right.
that's a really cool one.
But that's called Funfetti.
Yeah, and Janine, on the video 2 nights ago, Janine Trebayan from the museum was saying about for gift giving, it's really nice if you're having guests over, especially if you live in Sedona area or a very southwestern touristy area, even Phoenix. You know, if you want to have a little something that your guests are from out of town to give them to remind them of their trip here. You know, one of these ornaments would be awesome. It would be very inexpensive way to say, you know, I'm glad you're here and here's a little something to remember your trip here, you know.
That
So
would be nice.
yeah, these ornaments would be perfect for that.
All right. I've got one more of the glass balls here, and hopefully you can see the purple color in this.
Oh yeah.
And copper.
Yep, I can see both. The copper almost looks a little bronzy. It looks really pretty.
Right?
Yeah. Blends really well with the purple.
I'm calling this Royal Marble.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Victorian stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying to go for a little bit more of a traditional kind of feel to it on this one. And I thought, well, you know, what goes better, purple and gold? But then I had copper and I was like, yeah, we're gonna use the copper with the purple. Give it that Arizona touch.
That's right, because yeah, the desert colors and it's all in theme with the southwestern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again,
All right.
Another great gift for a visitor.
Yeah. All right. On to a totally different vein. This is what I like to do a lot of different things, and that's why, you know, I have a lot of different techniques in the glass balls. But then, you know, let's just go right to a very different thing, and this is a woven ornament.
Oh man. Oh, is that ever beautiful?
This is woven reed. It's red and green. It's about 6 inches across.
Very southwestern.
Very southwestern. Yes.
That is so pretty.
And the other side, you know, is the same thing. It's just, you know, the opposite, but so it ends up being the same.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's actually from Andrea, and we already answered it, but she must not have been listening. She wants to know how you get the colors in the ornaments, and I did explain how you get a little mini you and go in there, but she must not have heard that. Oh no, in the reach, she's talking about in the color in the. Are you talking about the
Oh,
pattern
with
and?
the reed. Okay, these reeds here were dyed beforehand. I bought these colored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they were reeds. Maybe you told me that and I forgot.
these are reeds. I'm gonna try to, go this way so you can actually, I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, you know.
Yes, I can.
All right. And another friend of mine, Shirley Albrecht, who does baskets, she actually is the one who gave me the pattern for these and the reeds. I also have a Carolina snowflake that I don't have one done, but it's gorgeous. And I have that in a purple. And it's
Oh,
really,
that'd be nice.
yeah, yeah.
But I love the red and green for Christmas. It's really pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
And it's a southwesterny red and green. It's not like an in-your-face red and green.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. And still on with the woven ones. This is a snowflake.
Oh, I love that one.
And Karen, I put some glitter on it for you.
Well, let's see the light on it a little more so I can see the sparkle.
Can you see
Oh,
the
yes, I
sparkle?
love it. I
It's
told her
just,
she needed some glitter.
yeah, it's just a little bit. I didn't, overdo it, I don't think. But this is a natural reed. It looks white in there. It is not white. It is a natural. So, it's that tannish color.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a little bit of just a little bit of the sparkle.
So the sparkle reflecting color is why we get a hint of color, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and that plus the lights behind it.
Yeah. But it pretty much overall looks like, an off-white. So
Yeah, but it's not off-white. It is, what do you call it? A tan, a beige.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it is not white. It's not off-white.
Okay.
It's a natural reed. Just has glitter on it.
It's really pretty. How big was that? It looked pretty good size.
Yeah, actually that one is almost the same if you go across 6 inches.
Okay. So like these, you could actually hang them on the wall as wall art as well. It doesn't even have to be an ornament, really.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And
Or you can hang them like if you have a breakfast bar, you can hang them from there, and stuff. You can hang them all kinds of ways.
yeah. The last one I have to show you tonight is my little snowman.
Aw,
Isn't he cute?
he's adorable. And he's got glitter too on his hat.
He's got glitter on his hat band, and watch this.
Oh, and his nose lights up just like
His
Rudolph.
nose
Always the
lights
same
up.
man.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize how big his nose was till you turned it sideways.
Yeah, right? He's got a big nose.
Yeah.
But
That's so
anyhow,
cute.
aren't they cute?
Yeah. What if
Yeah.
you painted the nose orange? Would it show up like a carrot then?
Probably.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. So is that plug into a wall like a nightlight or?
No, it's just got a little button on the back.
Oh, it's one of those battery,
Yeah.
like an LED battery thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you can
So
just,
the LED ones, they usually last longer too. So that is really, that's
have them there
adorable.
hanging on your tree.
That's sweet.
Of course, he's not going to cooperate right now. There we go. Anyhow, the little snowman's $3.50. I also have them in a red glitter headband and a green glitter headband.
Oh, cute. Those are some really nice ornaments, Kath.
Well, thank you.
Good job.
And
Kathy's
that's,
always got her whole kitchen table. When she starts doing something like this, it turns into that for like a week straight, and everybody must get involved if we're there.
a week straight, right? Yeah, one of my kids came over the other day and looked at my kitchen table, and she said, you know, when we were kids, if our kitchen table looked like this, do you know what you would have said? It's true. We have glitter all over the place right at the moment. I was joking with my husband earlier. The shirt that I was wearing earlier, I went outside to shake some of the glitter off. You know how when you get really dirty and you'll hit your shirt or whatever to get, and you get a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
I had a cloud of glitter. I mean, a huge cloud of glitter going all over.
Well, that's a lot prettier than a cloud of dust. I mean, if
It
you're gonna
is.
get dirty with glitter, you know.
Yeah. Actually, I probably still have glitter on my face, you
But
know.
that's fine. I mean, it wouldn't. I think, like I said, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So that's what glitter's good for.
Exactly. It does that.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, I just wanted to chime in really quick and make a plug for the Handcrafted Emporium. All these items, you can find them on the handcraftedemporium.com, which I've posted in the Facebook chat. So if you're interested in anything, that's where you can find them.
All right, thank you. And the Handcrafted Emporium is actually a group of artisan crafters, and my shop is called Milky by Kathie, because, you know, I just do all kinds of stuff because I just can't pick one.
Yeah. Depends on the week.
Right?
Yep. So, all right. Well, it's time to wrap it up. So I don't think we have any more questions, do we, Andy?
Nope.
Oh, Andy took off already. She's off for the night. Oh,
No,
there's
wait,
your.
no more questions.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. So, Kath or Andy, you want to wrap it up?
Go ahead, Andy.
Sure. Thanks everybody for joining us. I hope you all have a good evening and stay safe out there.
We'll see you in 2 days for another one.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.